My name is Thomas Ngarjola. I'm the head instructor for Shihan Self-Defense Centers. The name of the art that we teach is Shaolin Kempo Karate. I'd like you to welcome you to our Brown Belt, 3rd degree instructional video. This is the 9th video in a series of 11. There's lots of information. Let's get started. Please remember each one of these tapes builds upon the previous tapes. First technique is called the 4-point blocking. From here, your wrist comes up, come back to guard. That's a chicken wrist block. Dropping palm, come back to guard. Chicken wrist, come back to guard. Palm, come back to guard. Same thing, other hand. Chicken wrist, palm, chicken wrist, palm. Then from here, up and back to guard. Down, back to guard. Out, back to guard, and in, back to guard. Then separate them. One hand goes high, other hand goes low. Back to guard. Same thing. Off to the side, both hands, both hands. Watching it once. Let's have Charlie come out. Let's come down, Charlie. Okay, on the 4-point blocking, remember the 8-point blocking, he throws a strike and you block anywhere from here to here. Boom. 10-point blocking, as he comes in, you guide things more away. Plum tree blocking, which is going to come later, you more deflect things away. Very like slicing. The 4-point is kind of like a missile being shot up at something. It's a cross between the 8-point and the 10-point. So as it comes in, you block very quickly. Kind of like the Karate Kid, paint the fence. So from here, it'll be like that. If he comes low in a fight, like that. If he comes like this. Now you wouldn't be using them all like this. It could be any different ways. From here, he punches, blocking. Going for the double, he could be going to grab. He could be hitting the nerves underneath or the nerves underneath. He could be coming to grab you. You could be coming down. He could be coming to grab you. You could be knocking his hands in this way. And then, shoving away or kicking or punching. When you do the doubles, he'd be coming in to grab you. And see how the hands come up this way. It's a quick shotting like this from here. So remember, the 4-point blocking is shooting. So when you do it, it's shoot out. Boom, 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 like that. Another technique is called the scissor block. From here, this hand comes up, this hand comes down, and you scissor. Kind of the jaws of a shark closing right in here. Like this. You'll be doing other techniques. From the other side, this strikes down, this strikes up. In a perfect technique, it would both come together at the same time. This might get there first, and then this might come up. This might get there first, and then that comes up. Or from here, like this. Kind of like when you're sparring and you do this with your hand and feet sometimes and you catch things. Now you're just doing it in this way, hands or feet that way. I'm going to be going very quick through these basic techniques because you'll be seeing them throughout the video. I just wanted to kind of introduce them. Immortal man strike. 2 fingers straight to the eyes this way. Don't do them this way, hold them this way. The eyes are more almond shaped. They fit better this way. Or going into the throat, as if a man was choking you. Start choking, go tighter. Keep going tighter. I heard it. He was choking me hard. My eyes got watery. Couldn't breathe. I went right in like that. Don't have anybody in class choke you that hard, but it's always a way to be able to get out. Right in here or in there. Those immortal mans. Don't have your fingers totally bent back and straight. Like that. Keep them slightly bent. You don't want them out like that because then they get hurt. You want them like this, so if they get hit hard, they crawl in this way. So right here. Boom. You can work that way. Don't be poking people in the eyes. Right, Charlie? Yep. From here, the immortal man is the 1 strike. Crane swing. The ridge hand is right in here. The crane swing, use more of the radius bone, only here, radius here, in this way. Setting up. You'll be coming through, hitting this way, blocking, hitting this way, setting up sweeping techniques, all this way. So the crane swing is right in this way. You can use it even just during sparring. You're out here, you fake, boom, and you come right in, you come back out. Or you can be using it for setups to the kidneys and sweeping and all sorts of different things that way. It's the crane swing right there. Even though the focus is here, keep your fingers in control and focus, not that they're out there loose. You don't want them to get injured. So many times fingers get hurt in training because people aren't focusing on them. Another technique is called the jumping front ball kick. You've probably done this before. But now It's the set time. You have to be practicing it by at least now. Sometimes when you're sparring and you're getting overloaded, or you get jammed into a corner and the person's getting on top of you and you got nowhere to go, or you just want to create some confusion, a jumping front ball kick is an excellent technique. It surprises him. Why is he jumping? And when you jump, you don't have to kick up to the head. You can just kick lower. Because when I jump up like this, you know, his body goes like that. I can just shoot it in right low. So jumping front ball kick right from here, just jump up, right there, kicking in here, kicking in here, kicking in there, whatever you want to do. Make sure you're working with both feet too. And when you land, don't land like this. Try to land quietly like I was. So from here, you could be using a normal man. Up, he goes to block it. Boom. And then I shoot right in. Boom, this way. And then throw into a sweep that way. Just practice now. It's great exercise, but land quietly. Control it. A good thing to work on jumping kicks, even before you start, is just to stand here like this, bring your knees up, exhale, and land quietly. Whichever way you're doing it. Quietly land. Next technique from here is called sweeping out the legs with your kicks. It's called scoop kicks. From here, very similar to the concept of knocking the pillars. The sweeping kicks I already did is just kind of grab something, boom. On the past videos, we talked about it as initiating upper and lower body takedowns. Many times you see overlaps. Better to have overlaps in the curriculum than to have gaps. So from here, a sweep kick would just be from the scooping position, just like that, right in there, nice and low. Scooping is a little bit different. Watch. See how I came in back this way. So the sweep goes through just on one complete angle. Boom. The scooping technique goes in and around. Watch, I'm going to go this way, but then I'm going to cut back this way. And then I might be setting up for something else. Or, if I do it hard enough, I can just initiate a whole takedown. Boom. Right in that way. That's the scooping techniques. They're basically roundhouse kicks and crescent kicks done on different angles. Mere hip tosses, front and back. Basically, from the back, you'll be getting a hold of his head, whichever way. Say, you know, you're grappling with a partner, whatever. I just want you to learn this leverage point. Get a hold of his head. Get his head and shoulders over his feet back here. And just scoot your hip in and bring him right over. It's pretty simple. From here, when you're doing it, don't be like this. See where my shoulder's back like this? That's incorrect. I gotta do something to him, get his head tilted over, and then get in position. Be careful with that. From the front, you could be in here, you might elbow, pull this to your belt nut, cut out the center here, you've always heard it on TVs, right, in shows. Well, there's truth to it. Pull it into your center, get your hip in and up, get some leverage. Then you might be going in to set up, you know, whatever, locking up here, fighting in here, hitting in there, you know, doing whatever you want to do from there. So you have it from the back and the front. Practice both ways. Thank you, Charlie. Welcome. When you're doing it, from the 4-point, you'll notice everything. You have long-range techniques and close-range techniques. Practice the foundation for brown belt 3rd degree. Then we'll move on to the set techniques, then the reaction. Okay, next I'd like to present to you the Kempos for the rank of brown belt 3rd degree. Working with that set punching, we've talked about it before. Let's come over here a little bit, Charlie. First one is the crane swing. Notice the basics work off. He comes in, I do a block like this. This hand comes out for symmetry and balance and a potential guard for the head. This is like a chicken wrist here from the 4-point or a guard in here. This hand comes across, potentially rakes, distracts, blocks this hand. There's a presence here. This hand comes in, hitting the jaw, hitting the eyes this way, hitting the head, or potentially blocking this hand. Leap off. There's that crane swing shot. And then you come behind this way with another crane shot. Notice how the basics fit in. So from here, he strikes in again. One, I say a presence here. It could do something, it doesn't have to. Same thing here. But here, watch his head go down. When I push this in this way, his head comes down, hit this way, come around, boom, hit this way. Sometimes, striking with this hand, this might happen to you. You might block here, hit here, you hit here, and all of a sudden he's moving too far. Notice I didn't even step the time, I just went right in. So the crane wings Kempo from here, in, over, through, watch the power, whoosh, and then boom, right in that way. That's the crane's wing Kempo. Another Kempo, and the instructor will be showing you other more finer details. I'm giving you the major concept right now, and a review in case you forgot something, is called the crane takes flight. The names are designed to try to help you. You block, coming down if you want a little flick to the eyes, but the main concept is a downward blocking technique. Watch my right hand. I just kind of click him in a little bit here. So he punches right in here. And I come back, one motion, all the way up. Hitting here, right there. You feel that, Charlie? A little stun, and there. Now here's the key part. Watch as my body weight comes this way. I don't stay here like this, because he's in a better position than I am. When I bring my right foot up to sweep him, I keep the pressure on his head so that he goes underneath my shoulder line. Keep the pressure here. Look my right elbow. Look at this right elbow up here. So to come in like this. And then as I hit him here, watch my left hand. Boom. Hold it right there. And I'll finish it off with a crescent kick. I'm in the air now, dropping axe that way. So this looks like this from here. Stay right down. Right there. Let's do that again. A golden rule in fighting, forget about styles, forget all this stuff, is whenever you go to sweep behind, don't try to cover this distance without having him stunned and the head back, because he'll be in a better position than you right now. He always have to have the head back. Golden rule. Kempo again. Here. Through. Now watch all this happen at one time. You can put it on slow frame advance if you want. Right in. Do from another angle. Do the other side too. Doesn't really make a difference, right or left. Boom. Control. Lift. Stay right there. Crescent. Boom. Axe. Right in. Crane takes flight. Another one is called the hopping crane. Don't try to learn all these. You know, watch it, practice a little bit, or if you haven't learned, just watch, get the general feeling of it. Wait till you actually get shown the technique. Or if you're using it as a review, stop it, practice, stop it, practice. From here, hop out of the way. Act surprise, the crane act surprise. From here, boom. Now after you hop out of the way, pull this in to you. Take your right foot, stick them, take your right hand, boom. This is interesting, every limb has something to do here. It's a very sophisticated technique. Watch. Boom, and you're trapping right in here. You just got to practice that. Again, it's a good drill. Boom, right in. You ever see those kung fu statues in the shops and stuff like that? You always see a kung fu statue like that, and that's kind of what's going on. You can also be here, getting a little eye action. Right in. These are very dangerous techniques. You got to practice them slow. Come under, and slightly upward. That raises him up with a left chop coming to the groin as I turn back in towards him. And there's the crane's wing. Now this technique is perfect camera view right here. I half moon like I'm going totally that way. I buckle into him, crane winging him high or low, whatever's more open. I kind of buckled him. I'm in a good position. And full sweep. And then from here, just hop up, get a lot of energy, and boom, right down and through. Let's do it again. Let's go right from this technique so you can see it right from here. Block, in, check. Remember, the punch could be anywhere. It could be also a grapple technique. All of a sudden you're here and you just, and you're right in. Up, watch it as he goes up. Now from here, his head would be going back where? Way back. There's that rule again. I half moon in here, hit. Playing kind of like little ping pong action there. Sweep, watch that foot go all the way back. Notice that? From here, I can hop on. If I happen to be back here for some reason, I can hop right here. If I was here, I could hop right here. If I was here, the whole idea is get the weight moving, hop at the end. It's called hopping crane technique, because you hop at the beginning of the move and you hop at the end, getting all your weight going. Thank you, Charlie. Those are the 3 Kempos as required for brown belt 3rd degree. Practice them righty, practice them lefty, practice the individual strikes. That's why we showed it to you in the beginning of the tape, the individual strikes. Those are the new ones. Practice on boards, practice on bags, focus on your partner. Learn the techniques, the intricacies, you know, how you're leveraging your body weight and how you're moving. That's the key. Not that you as a monkey can mimic exactly what I just did here. That'll take you just a few weeks. But to really understand how to use it. Thank you. Okay. Now let's get started on the combinations as required. From here, the first one is number 20. Just turn this way a little bit. As he punches in, watch his hand get right in there. It's not right in, go. He'll be going back. Notice my right foot. Combination 20. Hitting him right here. Boom. He's gonna be moving back. I gotta cover distance. Three things are gonna happen. This is gonna wrap, this is gonna squeeze, and I'm gonna step with my left foot. Pressing down. I want him off balance because my right foot's gonna do what? Step. See the rule? Step, get in a good position, strike, and a strike right to the throat. Let's do that again. From this position, he comes in, bam, right in, right in, right in. That's number 20. Let's do it one more time from here. He strikes in here, right in there. And then right here, when you hear like this, see the three things? 1, 2, and 3. The only thing that didn't do something was my right foot. Now, the only thing that doesn't do anything is my left foot. Good control. And then, in, boom. It's number 20. Practice that. It's a good technique. Number 22. As he punches with his right hand, block and block, fade back into a cat. Leaves back up. As you go in, strike to the throat. Boom. Get your body in position for a sweep. And then shuffle in. Boom. Notice the one move before you hopped in. Now you shuffle in and strike. Good control. It's a very dangerous shot. So from here, 22. Don't practice that fast right away. Practice slow. Punch in lefty so we can work on it. Now this hand will come up. 1. Continue to nerve up under. Come in. Now right here, he's backing up. I get in position. I'm facing this way now. And I sweep back and forward. And then I'm in. Boom. You hear Charlie exhaling and slapping out good. He's really working on that. The drill, when I'm practicing my move, is for me to practice my leverage, is for him to work on his slapping out and his control. So from here, he strikes. There he goes. He's striking in that way. Here. Sweep. Let's say I'm too far away. I can go right here then. From here, right here. Eventually be able to put these moves together. That's number 22. Number 23, here's your scissor block from before. Right in that nerve. Lift up to about your armpit when you're in that cat. Shuto, right across the rib cage. Shuto here, right across the solar plexus. His head will be coming down. Shoot up with an open tiger's mouth. Front and back, control the neck. Here's that hip toss. Right through. Charlie is trained at knowing how to slap out. Don't start throwing your partner all around. Work on a mat. Work with the instructor whenever you're flipping somebody when you're first learning how to do it. He strikes in. Like that. Boom, boom. So as he comes in, right up. And I would not stop here if I was really doing it. From here, it'll be up, over, and right in. And I could run, or I can go do more. That's number 23. Thank you, Charlie. When you're practicing the combinations, same rules apply as the Kempos. Now I'd like to present to you number 3 kata, the form required at Brown Belt 3rd degree. I'll do it once, just kind of like a steady flow through. Then I'll have Charlie come out, work on application, so you can see what's going on. Charlie, come on out. when you're watching that, you can put that on slow frame, see all the movements. I wanted to kind of give you a flavor of what the activity is like as far as timing and movements. I think I lost my microphone here. Okay. In the beginning, yeah, right foot at elbows. Now you're just doing it at an open block. From here, you're just getting on guard and watching. This is a ridge block in this way. This is a ridge block. This is a ridge block for a leg coming up, or it's a groin strike. This is another ridge block in here, or it's a ridge strike, or it's in this way. So that's the sequence right here. And then, boom, nice front fall kick just to disperse your opponent. Then you'd be turning, blocking, and doing a back to knuckle. He comes at me with something, just like the other forms. Wham, he comes in, boom, right in. Simple technique. The next technique, when you kick out the foot and you jump up, you could be ducking on something as he's coming over your head, or another way to look at it is you're in here, and you just buckled his leg, boom, he didn't fall completely, wham, and you just give him a good kick. So you're gonna, that's an easy one to work on at first. Just sweep him out a little bit, and here, maybe you are ducking over something, and now he's swinging at you low, maybe he's got a staff or something, wham, right in. From here, when you're like this, and you come down, see, he's throwing a kick, you're just blocking down. Or he's coming at you with a hand strike, and you're coming this way. Or you're in here, and you're getting out of the way. When you're here like this, you can be throwing that hand, right in. You could be going to grab me, choking, right in. You could be throwing up a high kick, right in. Works all different ways, you right? Okay. Same rule with this, here. When you're like this, and you come out, he could be going to grab you. You could be eyes this way, you could be in here like this, coming this way. You'd be throwing up a high kick, and you're just going away that way. After you stun him here, you get a hold of something on him. You give him a kick, boom, you're kicking somebody behind you, maybe two people. Maybe he moved again, or another person's coming in, and bang. It's a good balance drill. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you might be really putting your foot down in a fight and fighting a few people that way. If you're doing like for a tournament, good to show the balance. From here, after that third kick, you do it with the front kick, back kick, side kick. He comes in with like a low sweeping motion to my leg, or trying to kick out my leg, just like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out of the way, and then come back and kick him, and then get on guard. Then from here, he throws a punch, block, and you strike underneath in the nerve. Feel it right there in your hand? Yep. Pushing back, elbow, palm, sweep, he's falling back, and chop, right in. Let's do that part again. Right from here, he throws a little kick at my leg, I'm out of the way, I take him out, I'm on guard, he throws a punch. It's just a possibility what's going on. They're working a nice leopard shot, pushing out of the arm, elbow, elbow, right in. See, that time I pulled faster and he came more this way. Got the leg up, wham, right in. In fact, as a bonus for you, that move when you start like that is actually combination 26 that comes in the next video. The combinations are little pieces of forms. Right from here, somebody's going to be coming in from this direction now. Charlie, come over here. You like this, he throws a kick, boom, like a little high. Because actually, if you did that right there, nice and low, I would just do that move again. From there, and then come in and do whatever I'm doing. From here, it's a little bit more of a upper body kick, kind of blocking, and then coming back in. Or you could be a low punch. Blocking, and right in with your weight. Thank you, Charlie. So 3-count again. I'll do it slow so you can kind of visualize and see what I was doing. Keep the form. That's what forms are about. See, fingers shouldn't be apart, together. Look both ways. Work on your form. Practice slowly, practice fast, practice on boards, practice with a partner, going back and forth. And eventually the techniques will come out in your no-mind drills and your sparring. Now I'd like to present to you some bow staff training. Previous videos was Joe staff. Bow, B.O. is longer, 6 foot. You could be practicing all the things with the Joe staff, you know, the basic strikes and the forms we talked about, you know, doing your basic forms this way. This is a thing kind of related to what the 8-point block with the strikes is to your open-handed, barehandedness. That's what this is to the staff. It's the bow staff set. From here, I'll do it on both sides, and we'll have Charlie come out. That's one side. Okay, kind of flow through pace. Charlie, come on out. Whenever you learn a weapon, the first visualizations you get is fighting the same weapon. If it was a sword form, the first visualization traditionally taught is versus sword. It could be versus anything. This could be a garden, tool, snow shovel, whatever. From here, my attacker gets on guard with his staff. He's here. He moves in towards me, and I block up, and I hit his hand right in there. I hit his staff, I hit him in the groin. 2 parts to the staff. From here, he comes in, 1, 2. Same thing here. When I go to the side with this move, just strike to the head, but this could be a block, or hitting of the hand this way and coming to the back, or hitting of the hand and sweeping out the leg that way. But from here, it goes this way. Next move just comes across, knocking the staff this way and hitting this way. He could be kicking me now or poking at me low, and I could be blocking and hitting, or just do like a poke with the staff. I could be blocking here, hitting him in the groin or the knee. From here, he could be poking here, I could be hitting here, hitting out his hand. I'm right on his hand right there. From here, he could be poking in, I could be coming through and hitting right there. There's actually some good techniques from here, if you're working just with staff or surface, of locking in and coming in this way, and working in and doing sweeping techniques and coming in. But we'll save that for a later time. So from here, you're coming up on him, coming across on him, coming across on him. He pokes in, coming down. He's poking. You see, I'm like this with the staff. He comes in, blocking, coming in this way, or coming down across the knee. Back up a little bit. Another one, it's an X from this part to this part of your body. He comes in, poking, up, up. It looks like the other ones, but it's on an angle this way. And the next one comes down this way. If Charlie was to throw a kick at me, and I was to block it with a little slice, that's what this next move is. You see, he comes in with the staff, I just, boom, right in there. Nice little slice. The next move from here, you come up, kind of like, you know, you're playing pool, but it's this way. You know, watch my shoulders and my body. I come in and disperse them. Thank you, Charlie. With those visualizations, now watch me do it on a nice slow pace so you can see what was going on. Remember, this is designed to help you remember things that you might have kind of jumped from your mind, or to reinforce and enhance what the instructor's showing you. Watch my left foot. Twist back. I circle down. I come up, I circle down. X up, cross, up, shoot. Now I do the other side. Same thing. Up, cross, cross, circle, circle, slice up, slice down, in, poke, and I go through. The instructor could be even showing you sometimes, giving different variations with different foot movement. That's fine. Practice it. Excellent training for the yin-yang of the whole upper body, and also in tidying with the legs. Okay, let's get started now with an interesting part of the video. Up to now was the curriculum part, the set part of the system at this rank. Now is the reactionary part of the system, where you put these things to work with all your prior experience and this new knowledge coming in. From here, an awareness drill called sticky legs. The sticky hands we've talked about. The sticky legs, what I want you to do is basically just keep, Charlie's going to follow, I'm just going to keep moving his legs all different ways. Moving in this way, not even yet searching for a takedown, just kicking out, see how my foot's kicking out the leg this way? And I kind of have a presence here with like this. And then I come in this way and I kick out this way. I come back this way. See this little revolving thing? This is a good thing to work on just here like this. Then you can come back this way in here, come this way here, come this way here, follow him here, come in this way, sit a little bit on him, kick out this way, come this way. This is a sticky legs sort of concept. there is a presence of your upper body. Kind of like, you feel me, kind of like just snaking around you, Charlie. And if you were really in the middle of a fight, it'd be kind of hard to be fighting if your whole body is being, if your balance is disturbed, your focus goes off that. You could also be getting into other things when you're doing your awareness drill, which would be hooking techniques like this, and then you can go into lockouts. And you can put different drills together. Locking up his ankle, rolling over, you know, coming in this way from here. You could be doing your sticky legs, and you know, coming like this, initiating takedowns on him this way, and doing things. But the main thing is just to be unearthing him, hitting in this way, hitting in this way. You can also do from further away, where you're in here like this, and you're further away. That's a nice awareness drill. Each rank has awareness drills. They're designed to get you, you can say it, more aware. From here, each rank we've also worked on people grabbing you. We started out with wrist, all different sections. Now we're down to the guy grabbing you around the knee, grabbing, maybe he threw him down and he grabs you around the ankle, or he grabs you on the ankle here, he's got your knee here, or you're on the floor, lie down, and somebody's got your ankle or knee in this way and they're going to do things to you. We've been working some very simple concepts to get started from there. So from here, I don't really know. I just threw out a whole bunch of things, so, you know. Charlie kind of, you know, grabs my knee or something, comes in this way. He's shooting. He's trying to take me down. He's about to do it. I should have, before he went to my ankle and knee, as he goes to dive in, I should have pushed down. But, and maybe smanged his head off the ground. That's always a good technique, right, Charlie?
Yep.
Or, as he came in, I should have turned him around. I didn't do that. I should have introduced him, as he came into me, maybe shooting back into a knee from the crane form. He comes in, going for this knee, and I introduce him to that one. That's that part of the crane in there. I didn't do those things. I didn't get out of the way and do combination 7. Why? I don't know. I wasn't aware. So he got me in here. He's tackling the leg, and he's in. You're going to be falling back. If you can get this hand underneath here, see this hand right here? Shot it through here. Turn, fall back, because you're going to be falling back anyway, and then get into a lockup, and then lean back in that way. It's a nice, simple little thing. Let's do it again so they can see it from here. I'm falling back, because guess what? He's got me. And I have to roll and go. And then I come in this way. That's going for my knee. If he grabs my knee and he's stationary, I mean, the obvious things, if he didn't have enough momentum, is always just hitting him here, hitting him here, hitting him here, trying to fall on top of him this way, maybe spreading out your legs and falling on him. That's the obvious thing. From here, he's on the floor for some reason, and he's got a hold of your ankle. Let's say you were about to try to, you know, kick him, and he grabs you one ankle, or you grab whichever one. When he gets you like that, when somebody's got you, even come on up, Charlie. If he's got your foot, you went to kick him and he got your foot, what's he going to do? When somebody's got your foot, they're going to try to make you fall. So take that away from them. So come back down. He's on the floor. He grabs me. He's going to take me down. You could try to fight it and snap it. You might as well take it away from him. As he goes to try to take you down, try to beat him to it. So I got the knee right in here. Try to beat him to it. So when somebody's taking you down, they got a hold of your ankle and knee there, try to beat him to it. Try to beat him to it. That's about the simplest advice they can give you that'll work across the board. If somebody's standing up more, they're going to try to put an ankle or knee lock on you. Try to take out their base. See, from here, his foot's there. Take out his base and pull him forward. Then hit him. Whenever somebody grabs you, listen to these words. Stun, balance, control, finish. He's got my leg. Stun. I did stun and balance at the same time. So in here, control, and then the finish can be talking to him, putting him in some sort of, lost my microphone here, some sort of, you know, lock up in here, or in here like this, you know, or across him, locking him up, whatever. Thank you, Charlie. Going back and forth. When you get done on you, you're learning. When you're doing moves on people, you're learning. You got to learn both things. On the bottom of our curriculum sheet, it says you have to learn all moves, offense and defense. If you know how to throw a front kick, you should work on techniques on how to block it, and your instructor will be showing you those. Now what I'd like to work on is some of the weapon concepts. Each rank We've done downward club, side club, this club, pushing clubs. Now basically it's no mind role playing with the clubs, which means basically I can start poking them. Hey you, what'd you do that for? You hit my car. And this could be a crowbar, could be anything, stuff like that. No mind means I could be swinging at him any attack, and role playing means I'm putting some verbalizations into it. It's also a good time to sometimes come to the dojo with your street clothes on and work this way and get your visualizations going. That's all we mean. It's not a new technique, as I'm going to show you today. In fact, I'm going to Charlie do the move. So I'm here like this. Hey, you hit my car over there. You know, that's his windshield. That might aggravate him. You know, you hit my car. What do you think you're doing, you know? I'm going to hit you. Ah! And he takes me down. Boom. He didn't really know what I was doing. Or, I knew what I was doing. I had it in his hand. Let's say I'm like this. You know, what are you doing? You know, you hit my car. You know, what are you doing? You know, you guys like this, all these fancy cars. What are you doing to me? Ah! And he gets me, and he's got me locked, and he takes me down. Boom. We're talking about with the no mind role playing. You can have fun with it. You know, see a little smile on my face. I'm doing my moves with him that way. That's what we mean by clubs with no mind. It doesn't really matter what you're doing. That was fine. From here, we're going to be talking about knives from front. Early, we've done other things, slashing and poking. Person, you know, grabbing you like this, whatever. So Charlie, you know, comes up and grabs me, a little something different. And here, no new techniques really, just other concepts to work on, because this is different. So here, he puts it on. I go, what do you want? What do you want? Let's get my wallet, okay? I asked him for permission. I saw him turn his arm a little bit. I was able to step back because he was pushing me a little bit, and I got it in. Now what am I going to do? I might just turn and completely do a what? Like an arm break, and if I keep going on it, we'll have a complete takedown this way. Breaking in here, coming in maybe like this, throwing it or whatever. So it's not so much the actual move you do, as long as you're following all the safety principles dealing with the knife that your instructor has given you, and I've showed you in past videos. From here, he grabs me again, puts it somewhere. Okay, put it somewhere else. Like somewhere. Okay, that's a lot harder. Wait, what do you want? What do you want? You go play one with me.
All right.
Yeah. What do you want? What do you want? Okay, I was thinking about it. Please, don't hurt me. And then right in. Now, let's come this way so everybody can see what I did here. I kind of ended up in the same spot as before. It just kind of happened that way. I'm just going to kind of break them this way, maybe go straight down, break here. If it go, throw it or whatever, use it in this way. Break, come in, do whatever you want to do. If you're a police officer, you start cuffing them. Now, if you notice, Charlie took a pretty good position on me. My main thing I really want to point out is how I cowered and bent my knees. Did you feel nervous when I did that? You felt still in control. I was able to change the position of the knife a little bit, and then I went. That's the key. So a lot of times the bending of the knees will help you. We talk about each one of these activities for an hour. But I just want you to get in the general experience. Start practicing. That's what it is. Each technique can be different for the whole hour. Next thing is guns frontal from a distance. What you need to work on from here, back up a little bit, right there, is your role-playing skills. Things like drop and turn, or toss and turn. That's what a lot of times police agencies use. If you have, let's say, $150 on you, have $30, $40 in your wallet, have the rest of the money here. So when he wants your wallet, you give it to him. So I'm just going to do a little toss and turn. Let's say this rock here is my wallet. I don't have too much money. Right. So from here, it's in my back pocket here like this. He comes up and he demands the money from a distance. Yeah. What do you want? What do you want? Please, don't hurt me, please. Okay, just take my wallet, please, please. Now, if he's a cold-blooded murderer and he wanted to shoot you anyway, he would have shot you, took your money, or he was going to shoot you. Or if he was going to try to go to a secondary crime scene. The secondary crime scene is the most dangerous spot if he's trying to take me to go somewhere. I want him to rob me in this park because there's people around, there's dogs barking, there's all traffic around. I want that to be happening to me here. If he wants to take my money, were you scared?
No.
No. I tossed my money one direction, ran the other one. Didn't do it like, here, take it and walk away. I acted scared because I am scared. And I dropped it, toss and turn. If he has to make a decision, money or you. If he's going to shoot you here, if you're going to go with him into the woods, he's definitely going to have shot you over there. So that's the toss and turn. And if you have most of your money here and a little bit here, leave $30, $40 here. I actually was trained to leave a 20, several singles, a 5, and a 10 on the outside. Just get some money in there so it looks like there's some money in there. So in case he happens to even look at it or happens to catch a glimpse of it, it looks like there's some money in there. That's the toss and turn. If you actually felt like you started to close, there's nothing out here. You can't dive all and try to kick him. You don't take the star out and throw it at him. That stuff is the movies. From here, the only techniques you really have, if he's from far away, is to dodge behind something this way, or to role play. If he comes closer to you, don't reach. You have to actually feel you're close enough, and then you do one of the techniques that we worked on in other tapes. But the main thing from the distance is that toss and turn. You have to work it. You have to practice it. You have to practice giving up in your mirror at home and do it over and over. It might seem silly, but you have to practice that. And each time you do it, you know, if you feel like he's close enough, or something happened where you got close enough, you're moving, then it changed to a gun frontal, and you could do your movements, whatever it is. Okay. Now, from here, what could be a weapon in your house? This is another section called No Mind Drill with defense against sports equipment, household equipment, maybe martial arts equipment. Guy could have a hockey stick, could be a golf club. It's the same thing as a staff. Basically, you have to protect yourself from the weapon, but get to the problem. That's all it is. You probably never practiced up to this point. That's fine. Don't have him wail on you. He starts to swing, boom, come right in. Maybe sweep him out. He's going to be falling. He'll be falling this way, and you come in. I used it against him. Hey, if it's a hockey stick, for that matter, as he swings it, you could be hitting him in here and just snap it and break it right between your two bodies in this way and just get rid of it, and then whoosh, you lose one of your kicking techniques. Maybe go lower. From here, maybe he's jabbing it at you like this. You know, you're going to have to maybe ride up and boom, do a kicking technique. Or from in here this way. Or if he pokes it at you here. If he's pushing it at you, maybe turning him and going boom way. All different things are done. But you have to actually practice it with this. Maybe a snow shovel. Go extremely, extremely slow. In fact, I shouldn't even say snow shovel. That's very dangerous because if you do it, make sure it's like a skimpy light plastic one. But it's the visualization of just practicing. This club could be a crowbar. It could be part of a sporting equipment, whatever. You actually have to practice it. It comes at you with a kitchen knife or something like that. Don't practice that. Just realize that in your house there's lots of things that can be used against you and you can use. Your instructor will probably have you one day even come in and have everybody in the class on household equipment night bring in a weapon they can use offensively or that could be used defensively against them. Or same thing with sporting equipment. Everybody come in with a piece of sporting equipment and throughout an hour class you get to work on defense against a golf club, lacrosse stick, hockey stick, what else? Golf club, baseball bat, what else? Somebody throwing a baseball at you and learning how to duck and turn. From here you would turn your body. Get this here, rolls your shoulder up, turn, get your head out of the way and then run. You probably get hit, but maybe not a bad area. Somebody swinging something at you like nunchucks or something like that. What you do is you have to kind of turn and go for the knee. Anytime somebody's coming at you with a weapon that you have absolutely no clue how to defend yourself against, that's always a good move. Because what happens is you turn your yang part of your body that can take a beating towards them and knees, and all your major organs go that way. Thank you, Charlie. So you notice as we get into these higher videos, we talk a lot more about less actual movements and more concepts, training, experiences. That's what the martial arts is about. Not a destination there, but the journey, the experience that you gather going through these movements. And each belt rank, you do learn new concepts to leverage and learn how to throw and strike and do moves. Practice well, practice safely. Let me repeat that, practice very safely. Nobody came into the arts to get hurt. Okay, now, we have to do this section a little bit different. In the sparring, Kumite, Grappling, Randori, what I'm going to do is we have full equipment on. Today we're not going to do full equipment because I want you to be able to see exactly what our hands and everything is doing. In a moment we're going to take off the microphone because I'm actually going to be moving around grappling, wrestling with Charlie, sparring and whatnot, and the sound's gonna get messed up, so we're gonna go with our audio mic. If you can't hear anything I'm saying, that's right. Right now I want you to key on what we're doing. We're gonna be doing sparring, and with a lot of striking focus. And when your instructor tells you to do Kempo sparring, 'cause that's this section, Kempo sparring. Do your Kempo sparring with a striking focus. That means he wants you sparring with a striking focus, but then adding sweeps, takedowns, and doing lockups, focusing on your strike. Your instructor tells you, the same thing we do in two sections here, Kempo sparring with a Randori focus, he wants you using your strikes, but he really wants you coming in and trying to get to takedowns and holding moves and only use a strike if necessary. That way. This is both, it's the yin and the yang, the two flip sides. So we're gonna take off, we're gonna take off the microphone, do this bar, and then I'll come back on with the regular microphone and we'll talk. Okay, now, let's say you're sparring with your partner, and the instructor tells you, work on sparring, Kempo sparring with a striking focus. That'll look like this. We're gonna be sparring, we're moving, we're sparring, we're hitting each other. Right? He comes in, hit me here, boom, like this. I'm hitting him like this, and we're moving, and we're doing our thing, and then I come in, sweep him down, and striking him, and I'm going like this, and I see how I hit him a couple times back, and went like this, and I used a little bit of doing my grappling, and I was this way. And Charlie would still be trying to get out, he'll be trying to work his way out, and I'm working on my striking. Now I got him locked in. That's what we mean by sparring with Kempo sparring with the striking focus. Let's do it again, and we'll see where it leads us to. Hit me, Charlie, he gets it. No, Charlie's a little shy about hitting me right now. This is one of the ones I wanted to show you. I almost had it before, and Charlie snuck out. I got him here now. First time I tried to get it to him, I couldn't. Then I kept striking him until I got back in position. You can see why we took the microphone off. And that was, Charlie and two, unplanned. We're not really, this whole video is unplanned, so we take what we can do. That's the spirit of Shihan Kempo Karate, go with the flow of what's happening. The instructor tells you Kempo sparring, Charlie and Tom, but do it with a Randori focus. You might come in, now you're going to do occasional strikes and whatnot, you know, like that. Charlie's being a little respectful, he's a little nervous about throwing it out there, so we'll help him get some shots in there. But you're going to work on trying to get a grappling with the other side, where there's more focus on the wrestling part. Here we start. Might use a little shot to set it up. Now right here, you get in here, got this bone right here, right on his neck. I went in, I don't know what I did, you have to let me know when you see. I think a little kick to his inside, got in, took him down, and got here. That's what we mean. Ready? It's Kempo sparring with the kicking and punching skills. Later on, after this rank is over, your instructor will just say the word, do Kempo sparring. And that means just, you can use kicking, felling arts, or grappling arts, whichever way. Right now we're separating it. This will be the last time you'll see it separated. Thank you, Charlie. This will be the last time that you see it separated. In the future, Kempo sparring means using whatever, striking, felling, tripping, locking, pressure point, deception, whatever concept you need to use. That's what we're talking about. But today they were separate. It'll be the last time, because you're getting more advanced. Now I like to work on is a little speed drill where basically I'm going to ask you to throw 4 strikes in a quick moment in time. And your black belts will actually be timing you in a split second. 1 second. But for me, don't do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. That doesn't count. I want you to go 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Throw different strikes. Charlie, come on out. So from here, let's say I was fighting with Charlie. Just put this bag down for 1 second. What I want you to do is you come in, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Nice and smooth and quick. But I'm gonna have, so you can see some of the students' skills. They have Charlie do it. I'm gonna move around a little bit. I'm gonna say go. He's gonna throw 4 strikes, as rapid as he can, and try including his spin. Each belt rank, we've done something different. Ready, Charlie? Go! 1, 2, 3, 4. Go! 4. Yeah, see, the first was a hand, second was a kick. Was that what you did? Yeah. Ready? Go! 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, try to get the spin in there. Go! 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, go! 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. He didn't even say go. He's excited. Start off with a spin. Ready? Go! 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Very good. That's the idea. Just practicing it, getting into it, holding it. That works great when I can move around a little bit for him. If you do it on the heavy bag at home, that's fine. Follow it when it moves. If you keep practicing, by the time you go for black belt, you'll be able to do 5 effective ones in a second, whatever way we actually do it. Try not to have a set pattern. And that's what Charlie was probably trying to do, looking at me, what should I do? Anything is fine, that's the goal. Now what we're going to do, strike here. Breaking one board, probably to this time you have realized, is not that hard. Not that hard. What Charlie's going to do, he's going to break 3 boards. I think in a past video we did several boards one time, just right through. And you can do that. In fact, Charlie has the power to go through 3 of these, just like that. What we're going to actually do is break one, keep moving and keep spinning, keeping his center moving, break another, and try to keep moving. So I'll just kind of, what we're going to do some sort of, hand motion here, do some sort of spinning motion here. Keep trying to keep yourself moving. Now, for lack of assistance today, I'm going to try to be Speedy Gonzalez, getting from one spot to another, okay? We'll see if I can pull it off if I'm fast enough today. So, we'll walk through it once so we can see what Charlie's going to do, and then we can look at it and see if the center kept moving. Put him on the pressure. Here like this, what are you going to do? You're going to do a chopping motion? Let's turn this way a little bit so maybe we can get a better view with the camera. Here, like, okay, what are you going to do? A chop?
I'll do it.
A chop like that?
Yeah.
Okay, he's going to do a chop like that. Okay, then what are you going to do? A hammer. Okay. Okay, then what I'll do is I'll try to get over here as I can and get set for, okay, a side kick. Okay. Much of a test for me today. So, I'll get myself set. This way? Which way are you going to do it? This way? Okay. Remember, the whole center moving. That's the key for the board breaking here. Doing a few strikes in a row, we're keeping your center moving. Doesn't matter, you don't have to move like lightning fast, just keep that center moving. Very good, Charlie. Thank you. Can you pick up the wood for me?
Yes.
Okay. That was excellent. I could saw his center moving the whole time. From here, in fact, he slowed down a little because I wasn't getting over there fast enough. Whatever you're doing, you could be doing ridge hand, shuto, front kick. Whatever you're doing when you're practicing is fine, as long as you keep your center moving. Eventually, in upper degrees, as you move up through black belt, there'll be a drill one time. We'll put a ring of people around you, some with a certain type of candle that you have to extinguish with the vacuum from your strike, some holding 1 board, some holding 2 or 3 boards, some set up with maybe 7 boards or whatever like that. And I'll say, go. You have to extinguish all flames and break all boards, and maybe even a couple patio blocks, but you have to do one thing. You have to keep your center moving the entire time. You cannot set up your strikes, because this is fine doing this. If you work too much setting up your strike, that's not what we're looking for. I have to keep you moving. In fact, Charlie, do we have any more wood?
Yeah.
Get one more piece of wood. You should also work on doing weird things. For instance, Charlie, lie down on the floor. And let's say me and Charlie were fighting, and I wanted to lie on the floor like that, just lie on the floor, and I wanted to come over. We both fell on the floor. A lot of people, when they fall on the floor, Both people say we were sparring up here. Come up. Grappling before. I swept him. Something went wrong. We both fell. A lot of times what people do is they try to get on control and then injure. Very common, right? What I ask you to do today, just stay right there, is just do this. Boom! Strike as you come over. See? Knee to the groin in here. Boom! We're getting into other things. So I'm going to ask Charlie to do. I'm not going to put it over his face so he doesn't get hurt. And I'm going to be here like this and right in. So you get the body going. Work on breaking. He can hold the board over you. That's our last board of the day. He could be coming up over me, and I could be working on doing a break. Put it right from my face here. Bang! Right from here. Working on breaking. Thank you, Charlie. From different directions, not just that standard one break like that. Before we conclude, I'd like to discuss a book called Qigong by a gentleman named Dr. Chang Chwing Ming. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it's close enough. You can get it through our schools, libraries, or any martial arts supply place. It's going to help you learn about anatomy and the chi of the body, which will help you with 20 questions that'll be asked on a written test. Where are the yang channels on your body? The yang channels are along the outside where my stripes are. The yin channels are on the inside. Read the book. Pay close attention to a section called Open Palm Sequence. I learned it under a different name called Shaolin Palm Set, but it's exactly the same. There's 12 hand positions that look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. When you do the first one, whenever you are exhaling, you're going to breathe in, and then you exhale like you're yawning. And when you exhale, you just go down a little bit, a little tension, not too much. And then here, when you breathe in, when you exhale, you just go towards your body a little bit. Then here, you inhale, and then here, you just push up just a little bit. And when you're here like this, and you're just kind of pressing, like there's a presence between you. Then you're out like this, and you come together, every fingertip and everything touches everything here. So don't push too hard, just here like this. Then you're going to go out like that. And then you'll be like this, just pressing this way. Then, as if you're kind of holding like a pressing up a weight, you would breathe in and out like that. So from in here, it's kind of as if you're holding like something here like this. And whenever you inhale, and whenever you exhale, you just kind of lift up a little bit. And here, like you're holding out something here, like handing something to somebody. And be breathe in and exhale. And you just got a little tension in your hands that way. And then here. And then here, as if you're kind of a waiter or a waitress, here. Like this way. Don't go too hard. Stop doing this. That's dynamic tension and things of that nature. Don't get into that. From here, I will just do each one with a breath or two. You could do for 10 breaths, 5 breaths, however much time you have. That's up to you. Practice this and all other things we discussed today and in previous tapes as a whole. I enjoyed working with you. Watch me. You could be taking 10 breaths in each section. You could be out here like this, going and staying here for that long. This will be filling up your chi meridians in your body and getting the energy starting to flow. I could spend a half hour just doing that one exercise. Practice with the basic instructions I gave you and the more advanced instructions you get in the book and also from your instructor. Thank you. I enjoyed working with you today.